all 50 states, there's a flurry of activity when it comes to abortion. There are cases going on. There are votes that you can vote in. There are ballot initiatives coming up in November. There's some as early as next week. There's legislative votes happening as we speak. So this is all ongoing right now. We can update you. We've got our interactive map up at ACLJ.org. Every state, even those shaded in gray, which usually mean that it's a legislative issue, what you'd have to do next, what action is being taken in your state.
The pro-life perspective is really gaining strength. I think the question for all of us is at the ACLJ is we've got to make sure that the pro-life speech is available to be made. And we've been fighting that battle for 40 years. And then you've got to look at the individual states, as CeCe and Jordan were saying, where you've got these issues that are definitely percolating, and sometimes it can be in a conservative state with a rather hostile state Supreme Court. And you ask, how can that even be? Well, the truth is it can be because the way the judges are appointed to the court.
Our work is really just beginning. And I think you can hear that from even, this broadcast. We are at every level. We are meeting with crisis pregnancy centers. We are protecting them from the vandalism and the attacks that they've gotten. We're protecting them from state laws that are coming down. We're protecting them from even the Biden executive order maybe attacking them.
All deserve to celebrate the overturning of Roe versus Wade. You need to now know what's happening next. And the next battle is really at the state level. That's the next battle. Some will be at the local level. And there's kind of two competing battles. One is legislating restrictions. The other is, in more blue states, is going after the pro-life pregnancy centers.
In Massachusetts right now, those crisis pregnancy centers that are there to fool people who are looking for pregnancy termination help outnumber true abortion clinics by 3-1. We need to shut them down here in Massachusetts, and we need to shut them down all around the country.
They are trying to regulate out all of these crisis pregnancy centers.
The amount of these pro-life, it's not like one in a state or
hundreds.
I mean, yeah, all over, and every place you go, and cities you go, and
sometimes across from the abortion clinic.
Yes, and again, some are more well-funded than others, but they're all there to do the same job, which is provides another option for women if they are considering abortion, but they're just not sure, and maybe they haven't gotten an ultrasound. They can do it for free at one of these facilities, and they're worried about, well, even if I do want to keep this child, do I have the resources? And then they say, well, yeah, we can connect you with you get this, you can get this. They help them with all those government services that the government provides, or adoption. They will provide. Then they'll start that process as well. So and then they'll come in with to help. They do parenting classes. I mean, they do all of this work. And it's already there. They have been there already, even under Roe, because they wanted to be the alternative. Now, without Roe, they know that their work is going to increase. But what does the left want to do? Not allow them to operate, shut them down.
Right.
Because they want the crisis in the country.
The decision in Dobbs was great because it took away the club of this, made-up constitutional right to abortion. So it opened up then the ability to return it to the states, which is what the law required. So when Roe was overturned, we always said it returns it to the states. Now we have real state challenges, and CeCe, the state challenges are different in each state.
ACLJ action, and because we partnered with you on ads that we're running, it is called Secretary Pompeo the Value Them Both Amendment, and it's important that we're letting people know to vote yes on that amendment.
I hope every Kansan will get out and vote yes on the Value Them Both Amendment. So good that ACLJ has been in there working to protect the unborn and to protect these mothers as well.
What the Kansas legislation is interesting, the vote, is to override a old state court decision. All it really does is allow then the legislature to start legislating on restrictions on abortion.
A lot of folks are saying, this is going to ban this, and it does none of those things. It simply says we value both lives, and we want the people of Kansas, consistent with what the Supreme Court ruled a couple of weeks back now. We want the people of Kansas to have the opportunity to voice their views on protecting the unborn. It's that simple. It's that decent. It's that basic. I hope everyone will vote yes.
It's one of the first opportunities in the country where people, not just legislatures, but people themselves are going to determine if their legislature has the ability to start legislating.